Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as I adjust my mic right at the start every single time, for those who enjoy that, I'm going to change it. I just had a feeling we could do that. So, we are starting Eternal Sonata, which is a game I've only ever played the demo of. But I've had it on the Xbox since whenever it went on sale on the game, Games on Demand is what it was called. And so it's one of the early games that got released on the old... There is enough. That's amazing. Xbox Live off of, when they started doing that.
私の一番大切な人のためだもの。今の私ならこんなことなんでもない。
So this is a game made by Try Crescendo, which I think I looked this up not too long ago. It is still around. But back then, they kind of came out with a couple of games. One of their other games was Baten Kaitos. Oh shit, that's right. Everything is fucked. Forgot that I've been having issues with my controller. I should switch controllers. And it just happens every time I play a 360 game. It looks good so far. This is 2007. All Atelier Yumiya didn't look that different from a game from 2007. Which is fine. It's anime, right? Oh, this looks like a 360 game.
顔を赤や黄色に染めてこれから始まる演奏に耳を傾ける川のせせらぎを伴奏にして小鳥が歌い始めると海からの意地悪なそよ風は木々を揺らしてコンサートの邪魔をする悠久の時を超えて繰り広げられてきたこのいさかいは絶妙なバランスを保ちながら今もなお絶えることなく続けられています。そんな幸福という名のせめぎ合いの中に一つの小さな村がありました。テヌートと呼ばれるその村は海から7km ほど離れた
This game is almost 20 years old.
小高い
And it looks
丘の
nice.
てっぺんに位置し涼しげなそよ風と素晴らしい
Whose
調
fault
和
is
の音を
this?
神様から授かっています。
We compare. So I was just in PNO3, which I was just after War Final Assault, right? So today, Atelier Yumiya, Eternal Sonata, PNO3, War Final Assault. Compare War Final Assault to PNO3. Compare PNO3 to this. Each are like 4 years apart. Like 99, 2003, 2007. Compare this to Atelier Yumiya, 18 years later, and it's just like, oh. The graphics have not advanced near as much, if at all. Look at that, it looks so good.
夜ともなると
At this time, they're trying to do in-engine cutscenes to be show-offs too. It's like, look what, look what the next gen can do.
キラキラと瞬き
People forget
見
the
る者は
majesty
今
of
の
the next
取り
gen.
除くとさえ言われています。これだけの美しい村ですから観光客目当ての露店などありそうなものですが、そのようなお店はどこを探しても見当たりません。それどころか村はとてもひっそりとしていて、その静けさが村の景観をさらにワンランク上へ押し上げているようです。
どうして海には波があるの？
それはね、お月様があるからよ。
お月様？
そう、月の魅力が海の水を波立たせるの。あまりにも美しすぎて海の水がざわめくのよ。本当？本当よ。お月様を見てると心が震えてくるか
All
もし
the
ない。
anime moms have the same voice.
この水たまりもお月様が出たら波が立つのかな？
Yeah, totally. Science.
ダメよ、水が少ないもの。海くらいいっぱいの水がないと波は起こらない。
Symbolism, I understand.
変なの。水の量なんて関係ないような気がするんだけどな。
I hope this game doesn't kick my ass.
その水の量が一番関係あるのよ。特に人間
That the
に
more
当てはま
water
る
in a human, the bigger the wave.
人間界には月の代わりに心を乱す魅力を持ったものがたくさんあるわ。お金、見栄、地位、容姿、そして権力。それらに魅せられて人々は波立ち、そして疑心暗鬼がその波を大きくするのを手伝う。そう。人間が
So
多ければ
desuné,
多い
lady.
ほど高い波が起こり、もっと多ければもっと高い波が立つ。そうやって争いに突入していくのね。あなたにはまだちょっと早かったかしら。でもね、そうなってしまったらあなたが海に飛び込むしかないかもしれない。そうすればきっと高い波も穏やかになるわ。少しだけ辛いけどあなたが頑張ればあなたの大切な人が幸せになるんだから。
本当に？了解。
月の美しさで揺らめく海水と汚い魅力で波立つ人間とを比べたら海水に失
We
礼
are
ね。
almost 10 minutes in, and I haven't had to pick up the controller once. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to explain to anybody who's not familiar with it. Yeah, yeah. It's a bizarre premise.
穏やかな顔ですこと。先ほどまではあんなに苦しそうだったというのに。
何か心地よい
It's
夢を見ていらっしゃる。
absolutely an odd premise for a game.
そう、それはよかったわ。このまま回復に向かってくれればなおのこと良いのですけれど。
人は死の直前に穏やかな夢を見ると申します。
何をおっしゃるのです。縁起でもない。
I wonder if this game is going to get me screwed by the
ただの迷信であってくれれば良いのですが。
like music, like like algorithm. What am I trying to say? Fuck. I've been having problems articulating lately. That's how you know your brain's gone. The content police. Like because I mean his stuff should be public domain, but that does not stop fucking music companies from claiming shit. And I need to, I guess, preface this with saying I really don't know anything about about Chopin or his music. I just know he died young, like 38 or 9. Those spoilers, but I mean, the game expects you to know that before starting. So, which is weird. Alright. Okay, oh, this looks good. This reminds me of, it should be public domain, but I like from all the years, almost a decade now of making content online, I can tell you that stuff often does get claimed. But yeah, this looks like there's a game made by Tri-Ace. A very cool game made by Tri-Ace. Ready Out of Stories. I almost want to say Radiant Historia. Radiant Historia is better. But Ready Out of Stories is also really cool. That, like, this reminds me of that in some ways. Just like how it looks. We save. This is the first thing I do. We don't want to go through that opening again. If this was about like Handel or Bach, I'd be much more familiar. As Chopin was after those guys. Look at how fucking nice the text looks. Big. It's not trying to be fancy, it's just trying to be readable. Alright. I have not played this in fucking 20 years. Only the demo. Yeah! Is this action based? Oh, it's gonna be like Grandia. I bet. I no joke played this, I think, on Demo Distress. So that's only a few years ago. I think I played on Demo Distress, but I played the demo before it launched in 2007. And I was like, that is a JRPG. This is funny. Yeah, I should do Ready Out of Stories at some point. Ready Out of Stories. I might have to pull up an emulator because I also would really want to do Radiant Historia because that game is cool as hell. It's like one of the last big fucking shit. It's funky. Like one of the last like fucking big DS games ever released. So yeah, this is like Grandia, or more like, I guess, Hyperdimension Neptunia. Wow, they fucking... What do I do? Very, very empty.
さあまた私の番だわ。ちょっとかわいそうだけどやっつけちゃいましょう。
Polka is talkative.
オレンジキュアだせいせい
You dead?
危ない。敵の攻撃が当たるときに防御ボタンを押せば防御できるんだった。でもタイミングが短いから集中してなくちゃ。
Attack!
それから逃げるときは行動時間中ずっと LR を同時に押してるんだったわね。でも行動時間の間ずっと押してなくちゃいけないからネクストの表示をよく見て。
I need to like take a picture one of these days. I have this this one like DVD like you know like a you buy like what were they called? They were holders like you have the big CD holders but like for DVDs like a stack of I want to say like 10 games. I can't remember what's fucking called, shelf whatever. I need to take a picture of that stack because I've had the same games in that stack for like since like 2008 and they're wild fucking PS2 games. And so I need to put that up there. It's like, should I play through this stack of PS2 games? Because like oh shit, it's not like because I have a lot of PS2 games, but it's like that particular stack has like some of the greatest fucking PS2 games. Oh shit, I forget. I need a guard. And I've already played it, like Crimson Tears was in that, which that's not one of the greatest, but that was, it's games like that, like Haunting Ground was in there. It's like the stack of PS2 games that you'd want to steal. Look, this game looks nice. Yeah, the camera's like Tales of Vesperia, but the game is more like the gameplay. What would you? It's not. The guard, whatever the. Okay. I can't get the chance thing. I can't get the timing. Like the combat is different. I don't know. It's weird. But that's why we're playing it. Look at, like, yeah, like, just compare Atelier Yumiya. It's like, Atelier Yumiya did not look like 19 years more advanced than this. This looks nice. Again, it's like that 360 art stuff, like whatever rendering, where it like green, right? But they're using it very effectively here. Like again, something you'd see in Radiata stories or like Final Fantasy X. Very pretty lighting. Almost kind of like if you took the action elements out of Star Ocean. Oh shit! Fuck. There we go. Like even Tales of Vesperia had kind of like a fixed camera like this too. But that's like the battle view is very Tales of Vesperia like, but moving around feels more, I don't know, like Star Ocean. She was beating plants to death.
リタルダントにはあんなに大勢人がいるのにどうして誰も買ってくれないのかしら。
Kill it. She's possessed by the devil.
あなたも私に触れられたくないのね。
What squirrel does?
でヌートメイさん、花粉薬はいかがですか？よく聞きます
Works
から
very well doing what? Is it like cocaine? Oh, look, it's pretty as fuck.
花粉薬？今時花粉薬なんてまだ売っていたんだ。でも今は興奮薬があるしね。
Try Crescendo was like, we know what to do with the next generation hardware.
悪気はないがね、娘さん。
We're gonna put some color on this platform. Like, this looks better than Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon's kind of drab looking a lot of the time. Lost Odyssey is really drab looking. But this is fucking pretty.
誰も買ってくれないな。
なんですか。
なんなんだよ。
そっちがいけないんじゃないですか。
てめえがぶつかったんだろ。
だってあなたが。痛い。
Get out of there, woman. There's going to be bloodshed. Like, they didn't have to make the rocks in the ground multicolored. But it looks so good. Yeah, Lost Odyssey is very fucking brown and gray. I really did like how the armor looked in Lost Odyssey, though. Like, especially the prince's armor, the king's armor. Like how it fucking looked real and was like, light was bouncing off it, but the rest of the game was ugly.
かっこいい。キラキラしていたよ、お母さん。
But that's like, that's like
ダメ
what
よ
they're going
こっち
for.
に来なさい。いい
But like, and other
今度キラキ
so
ラ
other
を見ても
RPGs of
近寄っ
this
ちゃダメ
time,
よ。
like the 360 RPGs, right? This looks better in Infinite Undiscovery. Also, this is like that game is just kind of dry looking too. The Last Remnant is very washed out. This looks great. Jansen was fun. Jansen was kind of like the, oh, fuck, I suck at this game. Jansen in some ways was like the main character. Well, I guess they all were. Mainly Kaim, of course. Oh, when they're behind you, you can't deal with it. Very empty. Fuck. I suck. I don't think, like, even, like, I was gonna say, like, I don't think they figured out how to transition to 360 era, which is slightly true, but at the same time, that was, like, even on the PS2 at that time, like, Final Fantasy 12 wasn't the most vibrant looking game, right? You know, it was just kind of like, oh shit, I need to figure out this controller situation. I don't know why this is happening. I liked, hold on. I'm gonna swap out batteries. Lost Odyssey is one game that needs a re-release from a technical perspective, just because the discs are a problem. Not if you have the Japanese version. I have the Japanese version too, and they came with actual, like, fucking a fucking case that could hold all the discs. For some reason, they cheaped out here in America. But that, means for all of us, most of us, the fourth disc didn't work. So, and the solution was to install it, which didn't work. But at the time, when you're playing it, it was just like a crapshoot because when that game came out, you couldn't install discs to the system. But the characters in that game are... I'm still not used to it. Okay, there we go. She is kicking ass now. Yeah, because at the time, you were good with 20 gigs. that was the model that had a hard drive. That was Microsoft's. Besides the form factor, which again, the 360 is the original one is one of the prettiest looking consoles, but that form factor is what caused the red ring because there was no heat dissipation. But the other thing was releasing the arcade model because for a few years it prevented, because there were games on the Xbox, the original Xbox that they had to use the hard drive and install from. Then all of a sudden the 360 couldn't do that. Which of course is a double-edged sword, which really is something nowadays, and which was frustrating about PS3 was most games you could run off the disc in the 360, right? While the PS3, like, you get the same game, you couldn't run it off the disc, and it wasn't like it ran or loaded any faster. So, but it was a problem that for other games and stuff. It prevented, like, that's why Phantasy Star's Universe's expansion didn't have the single player stuff. Stupid shit like that. What are we doing here? But yeah, for those who don't know, Lost Odyssey was a 4-disc game, but the 4th disc just came in a CD sleeve that was... and the 360 had a hell of a time reading that fucking 4th disc. But once, like, what was it, 2011, 2012 rolled around where you could start installing games, and games on demand took off, then you could install the 4th disc and it ran just fine. So... but that's a game that came out in 2008 over here. But the Japanese, if you had the Japanese version, it had a nice deluxe box, like a thicker one that had, all 4 discs nice and secured. So it's just Microsoft's big 360 release. One of them was like, oh, fuck it, they can live with it. It's like, no, it didn't work out. It's not how things work, Microsoft. Yeah, the
おかえりなさい、ポルカ。疲れたでしょ?
The 360 like exclusive, a lot of times temporarily exclusive JRPGs in particular are very interesting games. Like, this is one of them. This did come out later on PS3, but then you had, like, Enchanted Arms. Very strange game. Tales of Vesperia. Fucking awesome. Star Ocean 4, very strange game. Yeah, it looks... This game has a lot of thought put into the presentation, you can tell. And it's not in an overly designed way, because even look at their outfits, right? It's not like you had a Nomura on staff. It's like, add a bunch of shit to these outfits. Add a bunch of shit to the walls. Because, yeah, you go into, like, an old lady's home, right? Old person's home. You'll see, like, decorations like they have here with, like, the plates and stuff, I'm not sure if anybody likes Star Ocean 4. I've played a little bit of it, and I think there's a chance I might stream that, but like I wasn't having that good of a time with it. The Star Ocean franchise is like it's gotta be one of the most disappointing franchises by far.
兄ちゃん待ってくれよ
It's funny. It's like a joke, but there really are like that's his thing. Is just overly designed. Like we have belts all over the place, zippers everywhere.
今度はパンに毒でも入れておこうかしら。
Yeah, the last I never played the 5th game. I played a bit of the 6th game. The 6th game, I get like for how good like
当たり前だよ朝ごはんなんて
Star Ocean and Star Ocean 3 are. Like I haven't played 2, so I can't comment on that. Like the other ones are such like B grade JRPGs, you know. Like 6 just feels like
でもネズミ
a game that was made, you know, just to fulfill. Like it's not as bad as like Soul Hackers 2, because I got both of them at the same time. But at the same time, it's just like it's just a time filler. This is a filler on the schedule. It's a filler game. And 5, I just continually forget that it exists. So I never picked up 5. Never, you know. I bet it's super cheap. Or it's super, I guess it's either one of two ways, super cheap or super
ちゃんと
expensive,
家
I
に
guess.
住ん
Now
で
I
るよう
think
な
about
恵
it.
まれてるやつにはパンを配る必要はないだろ
But it's like, even like Star Ocean 3, like I really felt like, you know, if it was more actually like sci-fi, I know like how the story goes, but the actual like game setting and gameplay, if it was, because it's really just, you know, fantasy, just like you know, if it was just a bit more sci-fi in its feel, it would be more engaging. But Star Ocean 3 plays so good. I remember that in Tales of Symphonia, and I honestly thought it was way better in Tales of Symphonia. This looks so great. Why does this game look so good? This is on an Xbox 360. I mean, like, I shouldn't be that surprised because I rant about modern games a lot, but just look at how fucking vibrant this game is. Like, this was the era, right? You had half games that were copying Resident Evil 4, you know, with the, you know, washed out graphics, trying to be grungy and realistic looking. The Black Hawk Down look. Then you had, like, obviously this, or like Viva Pinata, which were like, we're gonna do all the color all the time. And you know what looks nowadays, like even back then, right? Like, you put this up against Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, this beats Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. This looks nicer. And definitely today, I mean, this just looks so good. There's someone down there. Look at that. Like, where, like, my disappointment in that, though, comes from is, like, there aren't that many genuine sci-fi feeling JRPGs, because Star Ocean and Tales of like, I was gonna say Vesperia, but the Tales games at that time were not that different in gameplay. And what would be different would be the setting, but then the settings were very similar, just with like the initial tinge, you know, the initial sci-fi tinge, which most of the time doesn't matter, and you know, Star Ocean 3 in particular. Then you're just, you know, then you just have like Phantasy Star at that point. For your action, like role-playing games, because most of them, the Rogue Galaxy is up there, but there's only one entry in that. That was sci-fi. That was kind of amusing. Look at that. look how solid the camera work is right now. Oddly enough, like, this is way after the fact now. Oddly enough, Final Fantasy, modern Final Fantasy, well, not Final Fantasy 16, but, you know, 15, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, specifically 7 Remake, right? Now, that's sci-fi and action-based, so, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to get into too much trouble. I thought that said, "Are you one of my boyfriends?" I was thinking, "Damn, lady, you can't even remember." Okay. This is save. This is just me running around trying to find the next save spot. Yeah, Final Fantasy games did. Like 4 turns into sci-fi, but it's just I'm just thinking like of that sort of like action RPG, because obviously Xenosaga is super sci-fi, but it's, you know, turn-based, right? It's really only Phantasy Star Online at that point, because yeah, like Star Ocean just does like the Star Trek thing, the original, the TNG, not the next generation, the original generation shit, the TOG, I don't know, thing of we're going to just do fantasy. Look at that, that's cool. Fucking violin design. So he's dreaming of drugs. I know that feeling. See, yeah, and Deep Space Nine is the one I have no, like, it's the one that I somehow completely bypassed. Well, I guess I haven't seen any of the modern ones outside of the 3 movies, but like, yeah. Like, I saw all of Enterprise, all of the original ones. Only a couple seasons each of the TNG and Voyager, but somehow I missed anything about Deep Space Nine. Oh, I've got beat in my party. Look how fucking okay. This is a thing, right? Of this is a time era thing, because you also see this in like the casual games of the time. But look how clean, like it's not like the interface is clean. It's not like I almost said it was clean, but how like pleasant looking it is, but also efficient. Like, Atelier Yumiya has a very convoluted interface because multiple menus for trying to do different stuff. This is just like, bam, you're there. It's got everything. One screen. Alright, I'm trying to think here. But like, you pull up Puzzle Quest. I know I like to bring up Puzzle Quest. Because Puzzle Quest is one of the greatest games ever made. Puzzle Quest is very fucking clean looking. Like, Bejeweled, you know. It's just... They put more care into, like, even comparing an old, like, Madden or hockey game from this time, or the GameCube, Xbox, PS2 generation, to a one in a later stage 360 to current, and how fucking messy modern, like, sports games look, you know. It's just, it's bizarre how that stuff absolutely devolved around, like, 2011. Let's go. Oh. I need to go back to the sewers? Because I remember playing, like, Madden 08. Because I was an achievement whore, and the Madden games are actually kind of fun. They were kind of fun up until a point. Madden 08 was super clean and easy to get around in. But Madden 10 and Madden 11 are fucking nightmares. And then, like, playing, like, modern, like, EA games, just fucking disastrous. It's just like, the menus are so bad. So, what am I supposed to do down here? How come the sewer has very clean water? Okay, maybe it's not here. You're gonna see me fumble around. Underground. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot then. The sewers. I'm just like looking around because I like looking at all this stuff too. That's the church. Oh, is it this way? Oh, it's this way. Okay. If this game was I don't know how successful this game was. If this game was wildly successful, would they have done versions on like Mozart and like Beethoven? What's his face? The guy who did the planets. Yeah, sure. See how they're moving their mouths in the battle segment. Like a lot of even modern JRPGs, they don't do that.
アイテムの使い方だ。L ボタンと R ボタンでくるくるとアイテムを選択して目的のアイテムを選んだらあとはアイテムボタンを押すだけ。これはそんなに難しくないだろ？
うん、わかった。
次は必殺技の出し方だ。と言っても必殺技ボタンを押すだけ。別に何が減るわけでもないし、いくら使っても大丈夫だ。とりあえず俺がやってみるからよく見てろよ。
Yeah, it's
サンスラッシュ。
It's a very like unique
これを
premise.
敵の近くまで行って今の必殺技で攻撃すれば
But
楽勝
it
ってわけだ。
fits. Like Try Crescendo did a lot of audio work before and after they did video games, right? So it kind of fits like their ethos, I guess, you know. Oh yeah, the what's her face was just kind of talking to just talking out loud. She has no friends.
ビート、よく周りを見てみろ。用水路の中って言っても明るいところと暗いところがあるだろう。必殺技はな、 今自分のいる足元が明るいか暗いかによって出る技が変わるんだ。
え、どういうこと？
つまり日向とか明るいところでは光の必殺
No, this
技
is
が、
going. Okay.
逆に日陰みたいな暗いところでは闇の必殺技が出るってことだ。よし、今回はこれで終わ
I'm
り。
trying to think of
行くぞビー
the
ト。
Tri Crescendo games I played. I might only have played
サンスラッシュ。 腰が抜けた。
Bat and Kaidos. Bat and Kaidos was actually kind of
小鳥が出るよ。
shit. I fucking missed. Complicated.
サンスラッシ
Do I need to go to the dark?
ュ。ざまあないな。
Do I heal with this? I'm gonna see. I've saved more than I've battled. Look at that little lizard on the ground. A lizard hanging out.
行くぞ、勝負だ。ファントムウェーブ。
Okay.
ロリサンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
You're not dead? The mouse is fast. Oh shit. Oh, they got light on. Oh shit.
サンスラッシュ。やっ。
そのディテール最高だよ。
I don't know what that did.
サンスラッシュ。ドア。顔洗ってきな。
Oh yeah. Today I was looking because I had to get piano 3, and I was convinced that I had lost Skies of Arcadia. So I was looking and looking, and I found another game that was even more rare that I had dropped behind the thing because I knew I had dropped a couple Dreamcast games. And I was like, shit, I can't find Skies of Arcadia. It was right on top of Space Channel 5 the whole time. It's like I wasn't lost at all. But like just the okay. It's just kind of funny that you bring that up. It's like, oh, I finally found it. It wasn't missing at all. Instead, the game that I would have been fucking panicked if I'd known that it was missing was missing. So I found that too. It's like Elemental. It's a very fucking obscure Dreamcast game. Elemental something. I don't know.
こんなもんだろ。
If I get to Dreamcast games, I'll do those. What the fuck is it? I'll have to look. Do I go up or do I just continue fighting? I'll continue fighting. Okay, now it's
やっつけちゃうんだから。
shit. I forget. Oh fuck.
おりゃ。
Well, I fucked that up horribly.
はい、チーズ。
Elemental gimmick gear. Yeah, I think that's it. I got that and Skies of Arcadia and Alone in the Dark New Nightmare and a couple other games for $100. Like back in 2022 or 21. It was an obscene deal. Oh, Shenmue 2 and Shenmue. Both of them. Both Shenmues were there. Like the British version of Shenmue 2, so it was
上出
localized.
来だね。
That was ridiculous. I think the real expensive ones are Elemental Gimmick Gear and Alone in the Dark, which is kind of crazy. Then the guy was selling a fucking stack of, that included Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I was like 5 minutes too late on that. Oh man. That's fine. Like, nowadays, like, especially for like PS1 games, I just do the ROMs now because I have whatever you call it, a thing that plays ROMs. It's not really a ROM card, but like it is an SD card. I don't know how to use it. But like, yeah. But at the time, I was like, oh man, I could have really made out like a bandit on all these games. I cannot get this dodge. Yeah, I actually, before that, I had the Shenmue 1 and 2 remaster on the Xbox. Like, because I didn't think I wasn't that interested in Shenmue because it looked weird. But then I played Shenmue 1 on the remaster, and oh man, that game is way different than what people make you believe. Oh shit. It's like, it's got this like weird dark tone to it that's very interesting. And I should get to that one of these days. Oh, nice. Yeah, I never got to Shenmue 2. If I do Shenmue, I think I might just do the Dreamcast ones since I have them. Like, I know the remaster is in HD and stuff, but the Dreamcast looks so good with VGA out. Like, you know, it's just like, why not? Give me an excuse to play those. But yeah, Elemental Gimmick Gear is a weird fucking game. So yeah, I now that I remember that I have that, I think I should probably add those to the queue of games. So one of these days I should do a fucking Dreamcast game. But I'm actually thinking about maybe one point getting a modded Dreamcast that just plays ROMs, just because like their disk drives are dying. And I've had to replace both. I have 2 Dreamcasts, and I've had to replace the disk drives in them already once. And sourcing new ones is a bit of an issue. Yeah, that like, if you describe them, people will think, oh, it's like Yakuza. They're not like Yakuza. Like, you can see where Yakuza came out of Shenmue, but Shenmue is very like deliberate, and it has a weird, like, almost creepy, melancholy mood to it. Like the music and how the grungy the games look, they're neat. Like, at least the first one is neat. I haven't played the second. And the combat was cool too, which just surprised me. I know it's like Virtua Fighter, you know, like almost like a Virtua Fighter spin-off in some ways, right? But it plays really well that way. That's kind of like, because I played Shenmue 1 after Shenmue 3 came out, so I was like, okay, like this is gonna be rough, because I saw gameplay of Shenmue 3 and that game looks so rough. But oh shit, I don't know what the point of that is. But like no, like they fucked up. It looks like they fucked up the gameplay in the third game. No. Yeah, like 100%. Yeah, it's way more deliberate, and again, you can think of Yakuza almost as as weird as it's gonna sound, like action-packed version of Shenmue. Like more action and less adventure. While Shenmue is all about actual like exploration and stuff and weird sim elements that are there in Yakuza but are toned down in Yakuza. While the combat is beefed up like in Yakuza over it. But the combat isn't, I won't even say it's as deep as it is in Shenmue. I don't know. I'd need to like be playing it like right now to just to show the differences because, yeah, they're basically two different takes on an open world like sim game, where you can see where Yakuza was inspired by Shenmue, but in a completely different direction. Let's do more fight. I'm still getting used to the combat in this game. Shit. Oh shit. Yeah, Shenmue its combat feels great. Like, Yakuza's is easier to digest and it's more RPG-ish, right? Because it's all about leveling up and stuff. But, like, Shenmue's got that DNA from Virtua Fighter in it. And it's better for it. Like, I don't want to say it's better than Yakuza, but just thinking about how I just played through Yakuza, like, I have a much more fonder memory of playing the combat in Shenmue. Which is why when I saw Shenmue 3, it was like, oh man, that's disappointing. Because then I had context. I was like, oh, Shenmue 3 looks worse. So I remember when that was so hyped up. Oh, I can shoot him from all the way over there. Oh, he's a ranged guy. Okay, that makes more sense than what I was doing. Because that was the era of the big developers are coming back, right? And like, oh shit. Mighty Number 9 didn't do so well, and Red Ash never got off the ground. Shenmue 3 was, again, allegedly a disaster. It looked like a disaster. It looked ugly. I've only seen gameplay though. But Bloodstain was fine. So 1 out of 3 is bad. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing down here. I'm just gonna be fighting forever. Okay, I was already here. This is the beginning. I'm at the beginning again. I'm gonna save. This is fine. We're allowed to do this in JRPGs. And also you probably missed the end of Atelier Yumiya, where I became so fucking powerful at the end of that game. I had to use the alchemy system, as you do in the Atelier games, and but like oh man, I was like, my goal is to be 20% stronger than I was fighting this thing, and I doubled in strength just by accident. This is a good training area, though. Just beating the fuck out of rats. So, do I have like a map? I do not. So over there is a safe spot. So we go Let's dodge. Maybe they're just chilling. Like I didn't miss anything to the left. But Yumiya, I actually ended up really liking that game. It's just like you have to get past the first third of the game. The first third is really dry and drab, and like again, Far Cry too much. But then it turns into an Atelier game, kind of, like the very. But it gets interesting. It's like oh, is there? Okay, guys. I'm getting distracted by talk of Dreamcast game. It's cool. I'm so glad I found, because I completely forgot I even own Elemental gimmick here. It's like, holy shit, it's this fucking game. It's basically what. Run, dude. Yeah, his rapid shooter has to be done at a distance. Okay. This way? Wait a minute. Or can I go this way to find it? Where did I come from? This, the gate's here, right? Okay. Do I fight? Might as well. Damn, I keep tagging the wrong one. Oh shit. We got the power. They're gonna chain heal these motherfuckers. Nice. Okay, here it is. You can also tell it's an early 360 game. Like, a lot of Japanese games had that issue too, where it always pulls up, where do you want to save? You know, instead of just having it by default in the area where you choose. Like Dead Space had such a cool save presentation on the 360. It's our bread, motherfucker. We're gonna make rat stew tonight. Shit, there's rats everywhere. We need to kill them because they can heal stuff. Fucking legit. Oh, he's not gonna do it. I missed every single time. Fucked him up. What are you doing? The bread gang.
腰が抜けたかい。
ソリッドシューターソリッドシュー
Die!
ターどんなもんだい
Die, beast!
見える。おう。引くか。ふっ。サンスラッシュ。と。サンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
ソリッドシュータ
This guy's badass! This is one badass
ー
rat!
どんなもんだい
やっとサンスラッシュ。はっ。サンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
ソリッドシューターソリッドシューターどんなもんだい
てや。はっ。
Oh shit, it's getting fucked up.
はっ。サンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
ソリッドシューターどんなもんだい
Shit. Fuck!
はっとサンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
ソリッドシュータ
Do it
ーソ
again!
リッドシュータ
Is he dead? Holy shit.
ー校長校長
That was bad. That was a badass
い
battle.
い感じだ。
Bad motherfucker right there, that rat, giant rat.
やったーいつもありがとう
おう、大事に食えよ。
兄ちゃん、なんでパンがこんなに高いんだろう。もう少し安かったらちゃんと買えるのに。パン屋のおばちゃん、儲けすぎじゃないの？
そうだな。でもパン屋のおばちゃんが悪いわけじゃないんだぜ。
そうなの？
パンが高いのはパンにかけられている税金が高いからさ。パンだけじゃないぞ。リタルダントでは生活に必要なあらゆるものに高い税金がかかってる。そのせいでその日の食べ物もない子供たちがたくさんいるんだ。
だから僕たちが必要なんだね。
まあ無税なのは口風薬ぐらいなもんだな。
そうか、だから口風薬だけは誰でも安く手に入るんだね。フォルテリオの伯爵もいいとこあるじゃん。薬の税金だけでも安くしてくれてるんだから。それにパンは僕と兄ちゃんでいただけるしね。
いいと、あんまり不用心なこと言うんじゃないぞ。さあ、早く全部回っちまおう。俺たちも朝飯だ。
ポルカ、どうしたの？部屋に閉じこもったきりで。まったくしょうがない子ね。昨日のことが気になってるのね。これからはリタルダントへ行かせるのはやめにしましょう。あの子に辛い思いをさせるだけだから。後でお花を摘むのを手伝って。
Polka! Polka, polka. This is the bread paradise. This is where people go to have bread.
ところで兄ちゃん、
昨日の魔法使い今日はいなかったな。
ああ、そうだな。
僕写真撮っとけばよかったよ。
お前まだそんなもんやってんのか？直接目で見ろよ、ビート。ひん曲がったガラスを通して見るよりよっぽどはっきり見えるぞ。
写真はそんなもんじゃないよ。それにひん曲がったガラスじゃなくてレンズって言うんだ。
でもかわいそうに、あの子の命はもうそんなに長くはないな。
え、何それ、どういうこと？
お前知らないのか？魔法が使えるってことは宇治の病に侵されている証拠なんだよ。言い換えると宇治の病の副作用が魔法の力ってことだ。
不治の病？
そう。つまりもうすぐ死ぬ人しか魔法が使えないってことさ。
へえ、そうなのか。じゃあ魔法が使えてもあんまり嬉しくないな。
そうだな。病気になんなきゃ魔法が使えな
I'm
いなんて
looking
な。
here. And Tri Crescendo, they did work on Radiata stories, which I think I knew that, but
だからみんな
Like,
近寄りたくなかったんだね。
forgot.
病気がうつったら大変だもん。
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, greens and I mean,
でも
and
本当
those
は
are
触っても
vibrant
映らないんだ
colors.
ぜ。
Those are so that's
誰かが流
that,
した
like
デマだ。
greens in particular are something that humans, your average human, can see like a lot of depth in, right? So if you want to make something vibrant, green, blue, and then like the yellow helps here too. So just look at that pot back there, right? It's got like splotches of purple and fucking blue. Look, it stands out. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, apparently, Tri Crescendo has only like solely developed 3 games, and this is the first one. Everything else they've either like co-developed or did sound on. It says the last game they worked on, the last game that they did development on, was Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's weird. Also says they worked on Tales of Arise. Oh, look at this. The game is showing off. The game knows it looks nice. See, the 360, right, was such, at the time, was so mind-blowing coming from, just, like, as good as games looked on the GameCube and the Xbox, when I got 360 and saw games like this or Viva and Pinata, I was fucking blown away. Like Lost Planet, those games looked leagues ahead of like what we saw on the Xbox and GameCube. Like Resident Evil 5 looked better than a lot of like games. Not 5, 4. Resident Evil 4 looked better than a lot of games. It looked better than like Perfect Dark Zero or Cameo. But when I got the Xbox 360 in 2006, so it was these games, the games that were actually developed for the 360. That was like, wow, because Perfect Dark and Cameo, for instance, they were Xbox games that were just, we're just gonna release them on the 360, which worked out for them. Jade Empire should have done that, but Microsoft fucked over BioWare there. Yeah, I'm just going through like their list of games, and yeah. Number of employees as of 2024, 29. But it says that they made a game called SD Gundam Battle Alliance. But yeah, a lot of co-development, probably sound work and stuff. A lot of Nintendo games, a lot of Bandai games. A lot of Bandai games. Like all the last few Tales games. Shit, I'm surprised Tales of Arise is as old as it is. I thought that just came out. This is 2021.
兄ちゃん
They also did Fragile Dreams, which I think I have that
眠れ
game.
ないよ。それにまだ寝る時間にはずいぶん早いし。
Well, that's what, like, so it's good that you bring up Monolith Soft because I remember bringing it up earlier. The Batten Kaidos, which was co-developed by Monolith and these guys, that Batten Kaidos was so pretty. Like, talk about a game with color. Like that game, I mean, a lot of hand-drawn, backgrounds, but they look so good. It was so fucking pretty. The game is fucking crazy, but it looked pretty.
まあ、街の明かりがこれだけ明るければ仕方ないか。
And every time I boot up Xenosaga, right? I always say, this still looks good, and then out of nowhere, like I probably will not stream it, but I've mentioned it many times how bad Xenosaga 2 looks. Look at this fucking game. 2007. This is what we were looking forward to back then, right? These were the games.
部屋にいないからどこに行ったかと思ったらこんなところに来て
We just didn't get that many of them in JRPG land because a lot of developers were still working on the PS2, which was the right choice, but I still wish there was
そうかしら。
more than just Mistwalker.
なんだか子供の頃に見た夜景の方が綺麗だったような気がするな。
思い出は美しくなるものよ。今だって十分綺麗じゃないの。夜更かしすると悪い夢を見るわ。ほら、もう寝ましょう。
Well, games these days are in this weird cycle where they're kind of, depreciating in fidelity.
昔と比
But
べ
like,
ないか
yeah.
しら。
Like the games that so there are games back then that wowed,
本当に。
but they still hold up. Like this game, like I mentioned Lost Planet still looks really good. Again, it's because of the color contrast, right? And as much as I like Gears of War was, people at the time even ridiculed it for being brown, and oh boy, does that game look dull today, right?
そうです。昔はもっと綺麗だった。
Hey, he looks familiar.
あなたは世の中に流されない心があるようですね。
あなたは誰？どうしてこんな夜遅くにここにいるんですか？
Viva Pinata is another one. I keep mentioning it, but Viva Pinata is such a gorgeous game.
その場にとどまることは
Hell, even Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts looks really good. You know,
全てが少しず
it's
つ
like
移行
games.
していくから
If this released today, I think that they'd be like, "Oh, this game looks good," you know. As this is, yeah, he's just Chopin, just like just like, "Hey, I'm time to insert myself into the dream." But yeah, like God, what was I saying? Like, I tell you, Yumiya was definitely not stretching the limits of graphics. It looks fine. It looks good in anime, but just compare that to this, and it's like, oh yeah, there's not even a jump.
なぜそのようにお思いになるのです？
Yeah, it's a bizarre framing.
ただ、フレデリックの寝顔
I guess what they wanted his music in the game. It was like, how we frame this, you know? If I'm on my deathbed and I'm having nightmares about my music, at least it'd be fucking metal. It'd probably be more like Doom than what this game is. It'd be like Quake 2.
夢と現実の区別はご本人しか
Oh,
できません。
that's what Tri Crescendo should
目を
do,
つぶっ
right?
ているからといって
They should have like an Ozzy Osbourne version of this, where it's a fucking It's like a
もしご本人が
top-down shooter or something.
だと思ったのなら、その時は
もう私たちの現実には戻ってこない。
シ
But this also,
ョパンさんも魔法が使えるんですか？じゃあ
yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy premise. It is.
そうです。確かにその通りかもしれません。
It's kind of like hopeful, right?
それでどんな魔法が使えるんですか？
大体どんな魔法でも使えますよ。これは私が見ている夢の世界なのですから。
ショパンさんっておかしな人。
本当です。これは私の夢の中で、君だって私の頭の中で作り出した人物なのです。
そうですね。だったら今私が考えていることがわかりますか？もしこれが本当にあなたの夢の中のお話なら簡単ですよね。
簡単です。もう人前で魔法は使いたくないって考えていたのではありませんか？誰しも傷つきたくはないですから、無理もありません。
ねえショパンさん、この森の奥にあなたに見せたいものがあるの。一緒に行きません？
え？森へ？今からですか？
そう、夜に行かなきゃ意味がないのよ。
I'm just going to fucking gawk over this game the entire time of how nice it looks. This is fantastic. But there are games on the PS2 that I wish had like HD ports at this time. Like Radio Stories and like I mentioned Haunting Ground. I feel like those should have been released on the 360 also and PS3. Like Radio Stories might have looked... It wouldn't have looked this good, but it would have looked really good at this time. Kind of like what they did with Shadows of the Colossus, right? When that made it to the PS3. As that fixed a lot of issues that game had. But what felt like... Because those games coming out so late on the PS2... Like... There's a reason why Haunting Ground is like $400. Not many of them were made. It really should have been released on modern consoles when it came out. Like, or just a little bit later. But look at this. I mean, I'm planning on this October starting Shadow Hearts as part of the horror theme stuff. What is this? Like, people were gushing over how Dear Esther looked. This looks way better. Yeah, look, it's just... And it's only like a brief... it's so brief. Like, the amount of effort they put into that, you know? For just a brief moment. It's perfect. not sure what I'm doing, but we're doing it. We're just gonna cruise around. Soprano. No, so far this game has like perfect camera work. Like I don't know if it holds up, but like it's shockingly perfect. It's so well done. Like nothing is obscured at all. You get perfect view of this of everything. Like I could always like nitpick like other JRPGs around this time or get like even like Eternal Darkness does a very good job of this, has its issues like pretty much right off the bat. You can it's like, oh, if I had a little bit of control there. So far I'm not noticing at all that it's I have no control because I do not need control. I see exactly what I need to see. It's again, I don't know if the game will maintain that over like what is it, 30-35 hours of playtime, but so far it is flawless. Like look out, like even in something like Resident Evil, it'd have an or Fatal Frame, it'd have an awkward transition there. No, that you see exactly what you need to see. Look at that. That takes someone going in and making sure that this works. So like again, and another RPG or something like Resident Evil, right? You'd be snapped into another kind of thing, but like it does over here, right? Like that snaps, but you have a full view of this whole area here, right? So like snaps, but over here, they realize it looks cool to follow the character, you know? It's just, I don't know. It's one of those weird things. It's like, I feel like at the time, people wouldn't have noticed it. Come on, Mr. Frederica. Chopin. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Oh, it's a cure, okay. Where's it going? Shit! I fucked up.
しばしのお別れです。
Did he level up? He did. Another lost art that I'm seeing with modern games is analog control. Right? It's like we're going back to digital. In a lot of ways, games have regressed, but it is what it is.
私たち負けません。
Nice.
今眠りなさい。
オレンジキュアでシェイドコメット。よし
I'm getting rhythm. I say as I fuck it up twice.
ピエングラブ。ピエングラブ。
Fuck.
シェイドコメット。
ピエングラブ。
Perfect. Frederick, you're not doing so hot.
止めることはできない。
やったね。
レベルアップ。
He is on his deathbed ready to fight. He's had enough of resting around. Now is the time for battle. What's over here? Nothing. I want to see. Nothing over here. Just a nice view. And some battle. So I don't think I should be battling. Okay, I
魂なき
think it's
者たちよ。
shit. No, it's two of them. Fuck. All right.
セークレットシグネチャー。よっ。やっ。
Shit. Damn it. There we go.
やっ。ピエングラブ。
There we go.
戻る。形なき夢に。
Okay. More battle? Shit. Alright, we're fine. Which way is the way? What's up here? Chest. Open. Walking press. Piano music. light. Okay, I see. You have to be in the darkness to attack. Right. Fight. We're here to do battle.
魂なき者たちよ
The two of them.
でシェイドコメントよし
I want to become powerful enough where I have no issue killing these guys in like one turn. Damn.
昨日の治療ですがね
We're getting there. We're getting there. Then we're going to the next area and the same song and dance. So.
インクラブ今眠りなさい
シェイドコメント
Nice. We're there. We're already there. It didn't take that long.
インクラブ今眠りなさい
シェイドコメントシェイドコメントよし強くならなくちゃ
What is all this whole big ass area? Holy shit! All right. This way.
哀れ魂なき者たちよ
This is just one.
シェイドコメントよし
Shit.
とヒルグラ
Well, I fucked that up. Run away! He fucked up himself.
シェイドコメントシェイドコメント
There we go.
よし
Okay.
哀れ魂なき者たちよ
Oh shit!
オレンジキュア
He's out in the he's out in the light.
オレンジキュア
Fuck. Just hit it. Oh, it's funny. So I was barely nicked him. Poison white cat. Orange cure. This way. Is this the way? Polka, polka, polka. Damn, I thought I'm in the. Oh, do I need to get them in the? Get them in the darkness. Fuck, I fucked up. Oh, wow. I have to be in the darkness. Shit.
ヒューグラブ
I missed. It's the year 2025. We're playing Eternal Sonata tonight.
私に刃を向けるとはヒューグラブ今眠りなさい
シェイドコーネット。よし。
Yeah, it didn't matter. Leveled up anyway. Polka-chan.
レベルアップ。
What's over here? Nothing.
私たち負けません。シェイドコーネット。よし。
いやヒューグラブ
Nice.
今眠りなさい
シェイドコーネット。シェイドコーネット。よし。
恥じなくていいのですよ 魂なき者たちよ
オレンジキュア。
ヒューグラブしばしのお別れです昨日もちようですがね
We're becoming badass. Alright. Where am I at? Oh, okay. This looks like a boss fight. Is this where the demo took place? I think? Maybe?
私に刃を向けるとは
Yeah, we can go in like if their shadow's big enough, we can go into their like shadow and do their special attacks. Shit! Now we are in the darkness.
今眠りなさい
シェイドコーネット。よし。
Ooh!
ヒューグラブヒューグラブ今眠りなさい
シェイドコーネット。よっシェイドコーネット。
Just falls over.
クレットシグネチャー、セークレットシグネチャー。
シェイドコメント、シェイドコメント。
I hate getting hit with the comet.
よし
How did I manage to dodge up, well not guard all of them?
ヒルグラブ。今
シェイドコメント、やっシェイドコメント。よし
Oh, I messed that time.
ヒルグラブ。
Run and heal.
オレンジキュア、オレンジキュア。
There we go. Oh shit. Shit. I was trying to heal.
シェイドコメント、シェイドコメント。よし
セークレットシグネチャー、セークレットシグネチャ
オレンジキュア、
ー。よし
オレンジキュア。
よし。セークレットシグネチャー、セークレットシグネチャー、セークレットシグネチャ
There
ー。
we go. We're back in. Oh shit. Fucked up. I need to make him face the enemy.
シェイドコメント。よし
ヒルグラブ。今眠りなさい。
Run away.
オレンジキュア、オレンジキュア。
ヒルグラブ。ヒルグラブ。今眠りなさい。
シェイドコメント、シェイドコメント。
Damn, this guy is.
いや、セークレットシグネチャー。
Oh, Frederick.
オレンジキュア、オレンジキュア、
よし。
オレンジキュア。
セークレットシグネチャー、セークレットシグネチャー。
I keep missing.
オレンジキュア、オレンジキュア。
Alright.
セークレットシグネチャー。
オレンジキュア。
セークレットシグネチャー。
シェイドコメント、シェイドコメント。
Finally, holy hell. Jesus.
よし、やったね。
よし。
What's this do? Oh. Interesting.
夜になるとこの辺りも危険ですね。森の動物たちも昔はこんなに凶暴じゃなかったのに。
そういえばまださっきのクイズの正解を聞いていませんでしたね。ま、私が想像した物語ですから私が間違うはず。
Imagine tell it sounds so crazy.
ショパンさん、そろそろ時間です。急いで。
ああ、ちょっと。
ショパンさんに見せたかったのはこの花です。
花？
ほら、今咲きますよ。
How lovely.
これは
氷点下です。まるで草原に星空を映したかのようでしょ。もうこの森でもここにしかないの。この花はね、昼間は絶対咲かないの。太陽が高い間はずっとつぼみのままで葉から光を吸収している。そして夜にその蓄えた光を放って咲くんです。いつも決まって午前2時ぴったりに。
美しい。全くなんて素晴らしいのだ。
別名死闘家。
死闘家？
光の生に対して闇の負。陽は命を与えるが陰は死をもたらす。氷点下と呼ぶか死闘家と呼ぶかはショパンさんの自由です。でも最近では死闘家の方が一般的になってしまったかしら。この花は普通の花とは正反対だから、昔の人が死に導く灯火に見えたのでしょう。今でも嫌う人がたくさんいるわ。いわゆる縁起の悪い花。まるで私のよう。確かショパンさんはこれは自分の夢の中だっておっしゃいましたよね。でも夢の中でこれは夢だってしっかりと実感できるくらいなら、そんなに夢の中が現実的ならもうどっちが現実かわからないわ。それを証拠にあなたの魔法は通じなかった。
え？
私はテヌート村を出ようと考えていたんです。
Yeah, this game. I'm looking it up right now. Came out in the U.S. September 17th, 2007. It came out at a terrible time. So, yeah. I remember the demo, but I also remember never feeling like picking it up, and that is why. If anyone was around back then, knows the fucking deluge of games that we got at the end of 2007. 2007, easily the best year in video gaming. Because after that, we had the financial crisis and everything has gone to shit. So, although 2012 had a lot of cool games, and 2017.
花粉薬のことをお願いするんです。今のまま
See,
で
what a
村のみんな
coincidence.
が大変だもの。
That's crazy.
でも外れでよかったじゃない
Like
ですか。
imagine having to launch against
魔法が使え
fucking
ないの
Halo
に
3.
不治の病
and
が
Mass
生きたわけ
Effect.
でもないんですもの。
I think Mass Effect was a little bit later. But I remember Mass Effect was a game that I
今
was
日はうちに泊まっていってください。
getting at
お母
that
さんに
time,
頼んでみます。
which
夢の世界へのお客様ですもの。
at the time the only Bioware game I had played was fucking Baldur's Gate. So I had no idea what to expect. I was like, oh, it looks right up my alley, and holy shit, it was.
縁起の悪い花死闘か
But having waited almost 20 years to play this, it's Jesus, it's giving me something interesting to show off. It's definitely like this looks better than Atelier Yumiya does. The problem with Atelier Yumiya is like it's got a clash of cheap-looking stuff and good-looking characters and good-looking stuff. This just everything looks good.
僕
It's like
メタル団と出るのは初めてなんだ。
ワクワクしてるんじゃないぞビート。これは遊びじゃないんだ。
わかってるよ兄ち
there
ゃ
are
ん。
years where you could just be like, okay, I'm only going to play video games from this year forever. And 2007 is easily like the best year for that because it's not only just the single player games, it's got the multiplayer games too. You're not going to
みん
run
な
out
に
of
平等に
games.
行き渡るようにするんだ。そうすればみんな幸せになれるからね。
そうだ。偉いぞビート。その通りだ。パンばっかり盗んでたって仕方がない。
Like, I'm also partial to 2002, of course, but, you know,
そうでしょ。
2007 is where it was at.
で、結局どこに向かえばいいの？
I think, did the Shivering Isles come out in 2007 or was that 2008? We can cheat
さっき
here
褒めたのは取り
and
消し
include
だ。
Oblivion. I know it was 2006, but
ポルテ城
I
に
think
行
it's
って
2008.
偉いやつに話をつける。
No,
兄ちゃん、待ってよ。
2007. Fuck yeah, that's right. I got it on launch. That's right, because I had a physical copy. We can include the Shivering Isles in on that. No, honestly, though, the Shivering Isles was the best part of Oblivion. So, oh, 2007 was great. Do I dare? Let's just go fight.
行くぞ。勝負だ。
Might as well.
サンスラッシュ。
We're gonna kick ass tonight.
トリストシュー
We're rat killers.
ト。お茶の子さいさい。
We're just gonna run. There's not really much point to fight these guys. I'm going the wrong way too. Alright. Check out the sewers, they said. Technically, also, I think Lost Odyssey came out in 2007, but in Japan. So, and then things really, things died down hard. Because I know 2008 was kind of like the resting period, but then everybody stopped. They lost all their money, you know. So. Oddly enough, though, after that was the rise of From Software, you know. It's kind of crazy to think about. And Cavia, that was like what? Nier was like 2010. Like their last game was their best game. Why do you want to come down here? Okay, we're good. We can leave. All right.
どこのドイツだ。突っ込んでろ。
Oh shit!
サンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
トリプトシューター。どんなもんだ。
サンスラッシュ。
It's crazy to think about just how
こんなもんだろ。
like much things cost nowadays in comparison to where the money's at. It's always been weird to me how something like oil prices can fluctuate, but they'll use like gas prices as reasons for stuff going up in price, but they never go down or fluctuate in price anymore alongside that. And then other stuff, it's just, I guess there ain't no getting around it. Everything is on a fast track to getting fucked, What's over here? Yes, whatever happened to supply and demand, though? Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about too. Like what? Like the crypto stuff, just the quest for never-ending money. But then what do you do with all that, right? Like we could see like a goods collapse and a housing market collapse, but then if there's a housing market collapse this time, it would be a lot of those speculators, like a lot of those rich guys buying up a bunch of properties and stuff. Because people aren't buying them because like what they're like trading them like cars, like rich cars, just the same handful of people. Because if they collapse and they lose all that money, which is, should be very obvious, but, I don't know. I personally think that like Alphabet and Microsoft should have split up, been broken up a long time ago. They broke up Microsoft a little bit in the 90s, but let these other ones go. Which oddly enough, like, I don't think, I'd have to look at the company's own, but now that I said that, I'm not sure if that would apply to even, like, the monopoly stuff would necessarily apply to, like, it would to Amazon to an extent, but not to an extent of, like, the scope. Because still, Amazon, like, owns, what, Twitch and the marketplace, right? Like, you could, like, break it up based off of goods, I suppose. And then, like, Tesla's just one company.
ここからは
You can't.
リタルダントに
They
似た
just
ネズミ
do
とは大
cars.
違いだ
It's
ぞ
all speculative. You can't. Breaking up Tesla wouldn't make
し
sense.
っかり写真
But
撮る
these other places do have a lot of scope and a lot of
そんなもん取ってる暇があったらやっつけるの手伝えよ
lack of competition. That's the key thing with monopolies, right? Like Amazon is in a weird spot where it's pretty much a monopoly, but Google and YouTube definitely are
さあ行
monopolies.
くぞ
Conversely, Tesla is not a monopoly. They're not even doing that well. Now services, yeah. Yeah, it is. It goes against supply and demand, right? Like we used to take those things seriously, and it's not just like an American problem because they have to worry. All these companies are global now, so
パーティークラスが上がってより実践向きになったから
like even if we were to do something, it could be overruled elsewhere. But even if they do something to them, it could be overruled here. So it's like an endless change of
行動してい
bureaucracy.
る間だけ行動時間が減っただろ
If things were strictly like based on trade and stuff like they should be, like they were back in the day, I think
え
that problem could be a lot easier
つ
solved.
まり
As meanwhile, like, oh, Alphabet, they can just move to fucking, Thailand and call it a day.
すぐに相手
You
の番
know?
になっちまうぞ
それってすごく難しいじゃん。
そこでシンキングタイムの出番ってわけだ
シンキングタイム
If the banks and stuff weren't bailed out, the companies that really fucked things up in 2008, like it would have been
一歩も動かなければシンキング
probably
タ
a,
イムの時間
a
だけ
short-term
考えてもいいんだ
huge hit, which it was at the time, so it probably we wouldn't have probably felt that much different. But in the long run, it probably would have solved a lot of these issues.
そうか。自分の順番になったら動かなければいいんだね。そしたらゆっくり考えられるもん。
そういうこともう一つこれからはエコーを貯めれば
This is gonna,
貯め
yeah,
る
that sounds
ほど必
complicated
殺
at the
技の威
moment.
力が上がるんだ
I was just getting used to the combat system.
エコーはヒット数が一定値になった時に作られてどんどんここに溜まっていくんだ
そうか。だったら必殺技ばっかり使ってればいいんだね。そうすればエコーはどんどん溜まるし。
Yeah, that's what unregulated capitalism is what we had back in the day, where like Rockefeller owned everything.
一石二鳥じゃん。頭いい。
残念
There are numerous like
エコー
loopholes
は
you
必
can
殺
you
技
can
を
get
使った
rid
時
of.
に全部消費され
Like
ちま
you
う
can
の
get rid of the idea of short
エコ
selling,
ーがなくなる代わりに
which would also solve a lot of things. Which and like now I'm not talking about like buying and selling stocks, like buy low sell. I'm talking about buying high and intending to sell low based off of because that's like essentially profiting off of sabotage, right? That's how that's how Bill Gates made so much money. He did a lot of that shit.
だからみんなで協力
Because
するん
that
だ
market
よ
area is theoretical. That's why Elon Musk technically, like him and Bezos are worth a lot, but they technically don't. All their stuff is in stocks on their company, right?
なんだか
Like
すごいな。
Elon Musk can go from the richest man in the world to
まあそう言わずに
number 10 on the whim because of that. He hasn't cashed out. But these other guys, some of these other guys,
ビート
like the really rich old like Buffett and Gates and stuff. That's how
モンスターに変身しちゃったよ。
that's how they keep building and building, and it's like
モンスターの中には
like
日向と日陰で変化す
they're
る
not
やつが
selling
いる
anything anymore. They're not providing a service themselves
攻
anymore.
撃方法なんかも変わるから十分気をつけろ
Like basically you're getting rich off of a loophole in that case. Oh shit. I fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck! I need to Shit. I keep fucking that up. What's going on? I don't understand this. Okay.
ざまあないな。
Like, you could say, for instance, if Bezos or Musk at the moment sells all their stocks, they're not going to be worth that much because that will absolutely tank the price, right? It's theoretical. Like, it wasn't necessarily, for instance, when it came to, like, Twitter, it wasn't Musk, his own money necessarily. It was basically borrowed money. Because he technically didn't have the money to buy Twitter. He was worth that much, but he didn't have that money. Shit. I was trying to trigger the attack for that kid. But then you have all the other guys. Cuban's another one, but he did, I think his was buying low and selling high. But I could be wrong. Because imagine you're starting a business, right? And you expect people to buy into it. You don't expect sabotage. Okay. Run! I'm not getting a single one of his. I'm trying to hit this special attack, but I don't know, it must be a delay. Well, it's even like cryptocurrency is technically theoretical, which gets very nebulous. Because, you know, when you're not trading goods for goods, money itself is theoretical. But it used to be very, at least in America, in comparison to other places, very stable. Now it's no longer stable. These guys are trying to solve that problem, but in many ways they end up, you know, making it worse. Which that's always a risk when you're trying to solve a problem, but that's the thing with something so nebulous. Like they're back in the 90s, well the 2000s I should say. We were always taught about like hyperinflation, about how they just print money and stuff in places like I can't remember where it was at. There was a country in Africa where one day everybody had to spend all their money right away because the next day if they had $10,000 for instance, which would be worth about, you know, $50 like we had today. The next day, that $10,000 would be worth like what we'd have 5 cents. I'm not even joking. It was that bad of inflation, where you went from like the next day you were making millions, but the millions was relatively worthless. We're not there yet, but we have seen where we could be there. Shit. Come on. It's not working. France is an interesting case study for... I know, as an American and you know, formerly British colony shit-talking France, but France is been an interesting case study in how things go wrong. Because like they had ever since like the French Revolution, things have been kind of teetering on always fucked up for France. So like a lot has gone wrong in France. Like the French Revolution, like if people want to see what a revolution actually is, that's what that was. And that's what you don't want a revolution, because literally what a revolution is your common person getting killed on a whim. And then the executioners at the end, they died too. It's only fair. Shit, I fucked up. And then Napoleon comes in, he kind of fixes a lot of stuff. But then that gets fucked up. Then things settle down and they get fucked up again. Because France is like a graph of, you know, up and down, up and down. Well, the only reason we really got out of the initial Great Depression was war. Because we tried all those programs and stuff to reverse a lot of that damage, and they didn't really do much. They kept some people, like, you know, occupied, but in order to get out of a depression, you need to generate wealth. The problem since the 90s is that we've been stuck in a service economy. When nobody has money, who's buying the services, right? Who is servicing someone who can't pay for something? If we could generate a lot of food and sell to the world, then that would get us out of it, or other stuff. So like what, are we going to be exporting movies non-stop when no one has money to go to a movie? You know? You can thank Japan for getting us involved with that. I think the U.S. probably should not have gotten involved in World War I. But it is what it is. In the case of the Great Depression collapse, though, like some of those like investment firms, they're not going to be worth anything. So that'll be fun. You'll see some hyper-rich people worth nothing. They won't know what to do. A lot of those real estate guys, you know, New York City will be in a weird and dire place. You know? Shit, I hit the wrong button. This is a JRPG from 2007. I think, honestly, like World War II, from the U.S. perspective, we could have just stayed in Japanese theater. But yeah, World War I, we had no business in. That wasn't our fight. But earlier you missed a couple action games. I played War Final Assault and Piano 3. But yeah, this is a JRPG from 2007. It's a very pretty game. I think about the logistics even of World War One. We're going across the ocean to fight on behalf of people who we've been at war with in the past. Just because of current alliances due to family at the time. See, that's good because a lot of countries weren't neutral in World War One. Again, because of weird web of alliances and family ties. World War One is such a mess. It's interesting, but a mess. What was the ultimate neutral one? Switzerland? I don't see people going in World War III happens. Yo, Jamaica, give us some troops. They'll damn well want the U.S. and their munitions. Shit, what am I fighting? Run away from the rat. Come on, vivid shot. Kill the rat. I don't know how it's not like letting me guard against this guy. It's not one of those games. That's more of a War Final Assault game, I think. War Final Assault was cool. I wish that was ported somewhere. Oh my god! I panicked. What is this? Jesus! I'm going to die. I know. Why he gets attacked twice? Shit. We got game overed, man. Oh, we'll see how far back I am. Alright. I need to go back to town and buy items. Yeah, I wasn't expecting him to have 2 attacks in a row. What the fuck? I probably wouldn't have survived, but, you know, at the same time, I don't know how much more health he had. I was not expecting to have a game over in this early.
しょうがないな。
This game doesn't really feel like that difficult. That certainly got me. That fucked me up.
お茶の子さいさい。
You want to die, rat?
さえずるなよ。はったおすぜ。はっ。ファントムウェーブ。おさらばだな。
Wow, that rat is dynamite. That rat is badass. See, 2 damage, then I get hit with the fucking... Oh, come on. You guys get to die. Shit. Well, I'm gonna level up this time at least.
どこのドイツだ。突っ込んでろ。はっ。サンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
Hold on.
そのままね。
Do I need to be in darkness, maybe? 0 damage. Nice.
どうだった。
Let's kill this guy.
まったくしょうがないな。
サンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。
笑って。
What the fuck? Yeah, it's not working. Does no damage.
負けないな。レベルアップ。
We're gonna be feeling the stat increases at least. That's what's good about starting at level 1. Meanwhile, in Atelier Yumiya, the last couple days when I was playing through that game, I fought this boss called Lily Boria. I was level 70 or 72, I can't remember. She wiped the floor with me. I then got to level 100 and fought her. She still kicked my ass. That's just how the Atelier games work.
そうだい。褒めてよ。
30 levels about, just if not.
ああ、誰かやっちゃってよ。
What am I doing?
サンスラッシュ。腰が抜けたかい。 サンスラッシュ。どんなもんだ。
I like how they're just hanging out. If we leave them, they're peaceful creatures. Like, is there stores here, or am I just kind of SOL? Oh, sweet. I mean, I'll take it. Oh, that's nice. I made money. Do I have those? Oh, that's what they already have equipped. Stolen clothes. Oh, I didn't even know I had that. Shit. I could have been doing more damage. It's gonna be a lot more straightforward. This is gonna be more combat based, like actiony combat than Manic-Mia. Like, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of this. PNO 3, I'm probably gonna try getting back to that tomorrow night. That game is crazy. And then I also, like, am working on that one first-person shooter. What is it called? What the fuck was it called? I can never remember what it's called. Which I just found out, like, so I was like, I want to play a GZ Doom game, right? So I researched a couple. So I was like, that's the one I downloaded. I found out, like, I downloaded it the day after a new episode for it came out. So I've got, if I go through that, I'll be one of, like, the first people playing that episode on stream. Yeah, like it feels actiony, but it's turn-based. Hold on. Nah, it's fine. Like, what is that game I'm playing? I can just look it up. It's hard to say. Venturous. Venturous is actually kind of cool because, like, oh shit. Like, the first stream of it was kind of a nightmare because the levels were crazy, but then it kind of settled down and it's like pure action. Alright, let's just go for it. We're going to fight. Oh shit. Maybe not. So you can take photographs and sell them, that's neat. They can't even do damage to me no more. Critters of the jungle, leave me alone. Look at them just hopping. Just being themselves. Little bastards. Alright. Very, very empty. Wasn't there a weird old first-person shooter called You Are Empty? Am I remembering that correctly? Right, stay back, weird creature. Strange gourd. We're going to fight this guy again. Level 7. Luckily the save spot's like right before it. It does not work? Damn. It's old then. I don't know why, like, I vaguely remember hearing about that game. I don't know if I heard any good things. It had a name that you remember. Damn. Cheating. Cheater. What the fuck is he doing? One of these days I'm going to get back to boiling point. That's a threat. Kill him. Yeah, he's not dead. I need more flora powder. Fuck. Oh, these guys don't do any damage. I can just ignore them. Shit. Fucked up. The boiling hell. That's what that game is. It's pure hell. I know it's the road to hell, but the game itself is hell. Man, you don't need a road. You're already there. Fuck! Oh, I probably need to kill these guys so they might heal them. I forgot. I figured out a money exploit, but I just don't want to do it. Cause that'll take forever too. I knew it. I called it. Jesus. Oh, these guys, powerful attack. 3,000 damage. Wasn't good enough. I'm gonna try getting into, trying to get into the over here. Yep. Should be close to dead. Kill him. There we go. Jesus. I could have beat him last time. I just need to remember to get the kid into the shadows. Like my theory on that, like again, I don't want to beat it because I'm very negative towards like a lot of modern games, but it's like atmosphere. Part of it is restraints, right? So like for instance, if we take Silent Hill, right? Like a lot of its atmosphere comes from, oh, the PlayStation isn't that powerful. We need stuff to mask, a lot of stuff. Like mask the environment. which created atmosphere just on a technical level. But then they built into that because you had smaller teams also that realized some, inspiration comes to smaller groups and big rather than big groups when artistry, right? So like visions and stuff. It's like whoever was doing that, it's like I want to make a horror game. Then they realize that, and then they can go, oh, I can work with this. I can create even more creepy shit based off of this stuff. And that just kind of ties into a lot of that. That's just like one example, but you can kind of go through that and go game, as history progresses. Like nowadays, you make a game like Silent Hill, like, oh, you don't have that restraint. That restraint is no longer necessary. So then it has to completely come from like one person's like idea or design, but you just don't have that anymore. Kingsfield, yeah. Like yeah, those dungeon crawlers, they're very atmospheric. But this is wild. I wasn't expecting this here. We're learning tonight. Like we were talking about Shenmue earlier. Shenmue is super atmospheric. That's one of the things like you don't really realize when people talk about Shenmue is like it's got this kind of like unsettling, like almost dire feeling to the experience. I don't know how to describe it. This is crazy. Metro is dripping with atmosphere. Doom 64. Like, if you compare Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you're gonna see, like, oh, there's more thought gone into Modern Warfare. There's more atmospheric moments. Like, the ghillie mission and stuff like that. There ain't shit like that. Like, the closest is like that house raid, but that's all one giant quick time event. It's because, like, thousands of people were working on that game, and they just put it in there. They're clocking in, clocking out. This is something, like, I wasn't expecting in this game, but I've mentioned this before, the death of edutainment stuff. This is something you don't see in video games anymore. Look at those old keys. Nice wood. Those look wooden anyway. I never played the. I mean, I've touched the piano, but I've never played piano. I do have a couple synthesizers and a MIDI controller, but dude didn't have anything to do but play his piano. Chopin stuff, I think, it was like piano, like heavy piano based stuff. Unlike some other composers who would, you know, write for a variety of instruments, he liked his piano. That's how it goes. I mean, think about buildings. Look at that building. We don't make buildings like that anymore. That kind of even ties into that. Just kind of like the thought that went into making something like that. Efficiency is plagues everything nowadays, and not in a good way, but in a mathematical way. It doesn't have to look good. It just has to have the certain amount of square feet. You know. Look at the rain. It's bouncing off her clothes, off their clothes. It's 2007. It's fucking 2007. You don't see that in modern games. It's ridiculous. This game is starting to make me mad in a way. It's too pretty. We need to get... It's like that part in Once Upon a Time in Mexico, where the chef, he makes a dish too good for Mexico, so Johnny Depp goes and kills him. That's what this game is. This game looks too good. Kill the studio. They're embarrassing us. Oh, I don't need to do that. I fucking suck at this. Oh yeah, definitely not. I mean, yeah, houses built in like the last 30, 40 years, they're made to last like 10 before stuff happens. Office buildings, oh man, modern office buildings are terrible. I get these office buildings are old as hell, but they're not. You can tell they're not gonna. They're not gonna be surviving past their antiquity. They're gonna crumble. Well, this is a more brutal fight. Fuck! Why is there 3 of them? You hit the wrong one. There we go. Oh, shit, he's still alive. Shit! Stop it! Frederick! And where I'm at, back in the day, they had all these very nice, like, Gothic buildings that were in very good condition, but they tore them all down and replaced them with shit. 'Cause that was the style, I guess, you know.
オレンジキュアオレンジキュア
Fuck! I didn't know he was facing away. I don't know why he's facing away. There we go.
戻れ形なき夢に
やったね
Hold on, I want to save after that. Was there a save thing up here? Save the game. I'll probably play up until, let's see here, maybe the top of the hour. We'll see how far I get. You know, I've been RPG maxing lately, but you know, JRPGs in particular are long. Well, a lot of Western RPGs are super long too, depending on what it is. But yeah, JRPGs in general, like Atelier Yumiya took me 50 hours to beat. I did not expect that. That was crazy. Oh, I needed that. Shit, I keep forgetting. Is there more? Okay.
しばしのお別れですレベルアップ
It depends. Like Skyrim, like Morrowind's gonna take you a hot minute to get through. Shit. Okay. Dragon Age is about 30, 40 hours long, right? Shit! I keep fucking missing. Generally, yeah, once you get good at it. I think I could get Dragon Age 1 down to like 20 if I was going really fast. Of course, like Mass Effect, I can get that down to 5. Oh, shit. I really like the fact that I can beat Mass Effect in 5 hours, though. Jade Empire was longer than I anticipated. Jade Empire was a lot longer than I remembered. Like, that took me like 20 hours, I think. I thought that was a lot shorter. Baldur's Gate 2 is long. And, it's too long. Baldur's Gate 2 is a nightmare. You gotta try it. You have to kind of skip Bring Down the Sky, which is fine, because, I mean, who cares? Oh, shit. But yeah, Mass Effect 1's doable. I think hold on, let me see the video. I have proof. Mass Effect. Like, this wasn't one of my better playthroughs. Where is it? Oh, I need videos. Yeah. Hold on. I have proof. A full playthrough. that I did. And I can go even faster than that. That one, I took some time in a couple places. Because I got all the achievements in Mass Effect and like Dragon Age, so I found the fastest way to, you know, level up to get to level 60 in Mass Effect was to just play the main campaign. And by speed running it, just going through it. Wet Ember. Nice. Does he any of it? Yes, he does. I appreciate like Chrono Trigger, like Suikoden and Final Fantasy IV not being that long. Like I feel like Atelier Yumiya and Mana Khemia could have been shorter. There's a lot of Yumiya just doing open world nonsense. Mana Khemia, there's like a lot of wasted time in that one. But like Final Fantasy IV is so fucking super focused. Like there are side quests, but not really. I need to do a Chinese RPG. I have the Gate of Firmament I want to do at some point. I would like. It kind of bothered me that I didn't 100% that game because of how much time I put into it. But the game did end up breaking, so like even if I beat that one dragon, I wouldn't have been able to 100% anyway. I don't know whose fault that was, if it was Gust or Nippon Ichi's, but... I think my playthrough was 40-something hours. 44 hours, I want to say. A lot of battle tonight. This game has a lot of combat in it. Oh, I don't have any items. There we go. I think the longest... So Xenoblade X took me like 80 hours to beat, but I don't think that was the longest game. I think the longest game... Like, so... Final Fantasy XII took me like 70 hours. I want to say the game that took me the longest to beat was probably Disgaea, which was in the 80s, I want to say. Like the first one. I can't remember how long 3 took me. I don't think 3 took me that long. Like, not that... It took me a long time, but not that long. Dark Souls also, I think, took me like 80 hours. I did a lot of grinding in Dark Souls. Demon Souls was only like 30. I'm trying to remember why Dark Souls took me so long. Oh, no, it's not Dark Souls. That was Elden Ring. That took me like 80 hours. Dark Souls took me, I think, 60. There's a lot of time I was just idling on my computer. Oh yeah, Suikoden 3 is super long. Yeah, I think that took me 60 something hours to go through. Compared to like Suikoden, the first one, which initially took me only like 15. The last time, that took me a lot longer. Oh shit! Where's it? Okay, I was like, I'm gonna get you, Frederick. The Fire Emblem games, some of them, Three Houses kind of did through one playthrough. That's why I only did one play. No, I did 2 playthroughs. That's right. I did the Deer and then Dimitri's. Friend of mine, she hates Dimitri. She likes what's her face, and I do not like what's her face. Yeah, Suikoden 3 is like, yeah, I mean, it legitimately has 3 campaigns, like, and I guess a little 4th, like, mini campaign, but those 3 campaigns are like the size of full games. Like the Xenoblade games, all of them are long. X is the longest that I played. Again, that kind of goes back to you know, Final Fantasy 12 being so long, because like in a way Xenoblade Chronicles is it's kind of like a gameplay successor to Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, it had the bad guy. Yeah, what fucking Luke? It had Luke's campaign. It had Chris's, Gendo, and the kids. What was the 5th campaign? Thomas's? Oh, okay. I did not remember Thomas's campaign. Hugo. I also forgot Hugo's name. Run! Stop posing! This game punishes you for button mashing, but it also isn't as responsive as I wish it was. It's just see me having problems with that one kid beat and his attacks because it's just not registering a lot of times. What was in Thomas's campaign? I do not remember that. Was that the final campaign where you choose the... Or is that something separate? I feel like Suikoden 3 could have even had... Like, if that was released in 2006, would have had, like, DLC campaigns, too, where you play as random characters, which would have been neat. Just the type of game it was. Why is there so many of these fucking things? Shit. Fuck, I fucked up. I like where the gameplay right now is making it very hard for us to heal. Because it's raining. Like the weather's having an effect, right? Yo, I remember that. Yeah. No, I remember that now. His campaign was fun. Okay, yeah. That does tie into the game at the very end, yeah. I forgot. Suikoden 3 has a lot of cool stuff in it. That was so in depth in that game. Like there is so much content in Suikoden 3.
でシェイドコメントよし
しばしのお別れです。
Alright, I need to heal my guys. I choose Ghetto as the star, like at the end, because Ghetto, I thought Ghetto was so cool. I like Ghetto's campaign too. I like the characters that were with them. Just this old guy, this old mercenary guy. That was its weak point. And that's part of the length too, is that its combat was super slow. That's why I liked Suikoden 1 2 so much, is because it was so snappy, but in 3 it's slow and automated. Did you ever play The Last Remnant? Which is like almost a spiritual successor to Suikoden 3's gameplay? That's another long and drawn out game. Yeah, I never liked canon stuff like that, you know, as I didn't know about that. Like yeah, he was, because I didn't like Hugo. Not well, I didn't dislike him, but he didn't leave much of an impression on me. He just seemed like, you know, I like how his story tied in with Chris's, but I felt like Chris had a much more interesting arc and Ghetto was cooler. Hugo was just like, you know, there. Yeah, if I do something absolutely crazy, like I probably won't do Suikoden 3, but I might just do something absolutely batshit insane, and that would be trying to play The Last Remnant, because Suikoden 3 is even more elegant than The Last Remnant. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But I just liked Ghetto too much to not.
やあ、皆さん。こんな雨の中で何かお探しでしょうか。
Look at the rain.
私も探し物なんですが。
Suikoden 3 essentially is the end, though. So, of the timeline. So you know, canonically speaking, like, doesn't change that much.
服が濡れるのは嫌いでしてね。むしゃくしゃしていたところです。この森、草いきれ、あなた方の汗と息。
Yeah, try 18 or whatever, how many you can get in the Last Remnant. Wow! What the fuck? Was he supposed to do that? Oh, we're supposed to lose. Oh shit. Game over. Damn. We got hit by a highwayman.
おっと、こんなところで遊んでいる暇はありませんね。光る生物とやらを見つけなければ。あなたたちのおかげでストレス発散になりましたよ。
Chopin gets to die in lots of ways tonight.
なんとか雷も通り過ぎたようですわね。フレデリックの容体はどうでしょう？
はい、天気と同じようになんとか落ち着いてくれたようでございます。
大丈夫かしら。
痙攣は収まりましたし、もう大丈夫でしょう。今はまた穏やかな顔に戻られています。
先ほどの痙攣は落雷に驚いたのかしら。
確かにそれもあるかもしれません。しかしそれだけではないような気もいたします。やはり今夜が山かと存じます。
なんとか雨も雷も収まったね、兄ちゃん。
お前さっきおへそ隠してなかったか？
そんなことないよ。
本当か？自慢のカメラにしがみついていたじゃないか。
早く森を抜けようよ。
Yeah, it's quite the twist. Like Suikoden 3 was my first Suikoden game, and even it was a surprise there. All right, I think though that's a good stopping spot, like right on the dot. I'm gonna save it just again to make sure. What will happen to our crew? Were they murdered in the dream world? We shall see later. But yeah, I'll put an end to that for now. I don't know if I'm on tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be doing this or PNO3 or Venturas. We shall see. Those are kind of like the 3 games I want to be focusing on anyway. But yeah, until next time, adios everyone.